I bet she swallowed up. Like nigga, give me that, he beefin' on the net. I told that bitch we don't get into that. Yeah, we gon' spin the block, if you don't drop, I bet we spinning back. I'm speeding past a pussy, give him hell, cause bitch we in the cast.
That's like what I'm used to. I fucked her and her friend, they think I'm cute, I told them YouTube. Lil' shawty apologizing cause she heard me on the Bluetooth. She see me on my YouTube, and now she tryna fuck with shawty, I ain't in the mood to.
Yo, what up world? It's Shifty Mix checking in.
Yo, what up world? Jumping in it, bitch, so you know that bitch jumping.
You know what I'm saying? Local artists coming up from Poinciana, Florida. Fucking with World2new right now. Let's get it.
Know the fucking vibes.
Who are you and where are you from?
You go first.
My name's Stan, aka Jumpman. I'm from Orlando, Florida, but I was raised out here in Poinciana.
Shifty Mix. I was born in Brooklyn, New York. I left when I was young. I moved straight out of here to Poinciana probably when I was like 5. I've been here ever since. Been out here for like 15 years. So I've been out here the whole time.
We been out here thugging together.
Yeah, it's just
It's jits, for real.
So y'all knew each other for a long time?
yeah. We probably met like second grade, some crazy shit like that.
He's only you know, like, that's my brother for real. I be telling niggas, like, this shit run deep, you feel me? This shit go way back out the sandbox. Like, niggas used to hoop together, bump together, like,
Everything, bro. That shit was. That's what it is. We don't really be fucking with all the new people and shit. If you really notice, it be the same people we've been around since we was kids. So like to keep that shit in the circle and how you keep that shit love and all that. Everybody else be hating.
type shit.
And how long y'all been making music?
For like a year now, maybe.
We started getting like I said, Snapchat memories like last month, like
yeah,
when we first
started. Yeah.
Yeah, so about a year now together. But me personally, I used to always like freestyle and shit. You feel me? But like it'd be shit off the phone, like you feel me? But seriously, about a year ago. But that's always been something I do on the side. You feel me?
Yeah, just like freestyling, it's on different beats and
Yeah, you know how that shit be. Niggas is cool as smoking, we freestyling this shit. And a couple times it was like, wait, hold on a second, like.
Niggas is
Feel me?
snapping.
But then, feel me, niggas, like you say, you found a little app. You can make music, or you can record yourself on your phone and shit. So we started doing that. And niggas sent me a song, like basically complete. And I was like, what the fuck? This shit was hard.
Man. Shout out Ben Lab, man.
For real. But, so after that, we kind of just made the song. We let niggas, feel me? We was like, fuck it, we just gonna let niggas play. We was playing it off the fucked up shit off the phone. And
That bitch was still sliding though. Don't get it fucked up though.
Niggas was fucking with it. Like, that's what it really was. That's what it was for me. It was like, bro, based on this feedback we get right now, go let me know if I'm gonna do this shit or not. Like, you feel me? You gonna know. Like, so the feedback was just, for me, it was real positive, bro. So we just took that shit serious immediately. Like, once we locked in, it was just.
facts, man.
From there.
I've been seeing y'all, everything that y'all did, the beats, the flow, the videos, bro, dope, bro. Like, keep going, bro. Like,
Appreciate
so,
that,
like,
for real.
explain some of the ideas and like the vision behind some of y'all videos or music, like.
And it's like, let's see. Really, like, okay, so one of my favorite videos to this day, even though we just shot this crazy shit here, fucking, what is it, Go in the Mirror?
Uh-huh.
And basically what that is, that's the first, Go in the Mirror, that's the first song off the tape, you feel me? Out the Pee Wee drop. And the whole, like, premise behind the video is, like, young niggas coming up from nothing and making it out somewhere, you feel me? So we shot it where, like, 3 different scenes.
We shot that shit. It was really about, you feel me, about where we from here, but we don't be over here all the time, you know what I'm saying? We be out in the O and shit like that. We just kind of do the vibes together, so we do some scenes from out here, then we went down to the O, got some scenes over there, so they was just switching back and forth. It just went, feel me? We try to really, like, whenever we thinking about videos, like, we listen to the song deep, like, lyric by lyric, see, like, we get an idea off that, like, so that shit, we just get creative with that shit. Whatever we think of, we just try to get the most creative thoughts out of that idea and just hit the videographer with that shit and we just made that bitch happen.
Like a movie, man.
And how's the support every time you drop a video or music?
Yo, it's starting to get more and more crazy, man.
It's definitely started. It was really like in the beginning when it first happened, you feel me, when we first started everything, everybody was like paying attention because it was probably like what the fuck, like, you feel me, because it kind of happened out of nowhere, but then, you know what I'm saying, it got regular, but now it's getting to the point where niggas is starting to like realize, like, you feel me, like,
Oh shit, you feel me? Now
it's not just regular shit. Like, I don't just feel like we just be making regular music or regular bullshit videos. Like, it look like we've been doing this shit. Like, that's what a lot of people tell us. Like, it look like y'all been doing this shit, and we legit just started this shit, and we do all this shit by ourselves.
And that's why I want your boys to keep going, seeing that shit, 'cause that shit, y'all doing that shit for real.
You know, it's crazy, man. Literally, I think it was yesterday. Some girl tagged me. Said her mama been listening to my shit. What the fuck? Like, somebody Mom Dukes was bumping it. Like, she tagged me in the message. I was like, what? Like, shit like that. That's what keeping niggas going for real. Like, niggas fucking with it. All right, let's do it for real. You feel me? Make something out of it.
And what's next?
Shit, just a whole bunch of visuals after visual after visual. Like,
But another thing, like, one thing we're really focusing on, you feel me, right now is deep is, you know, marketing. You feel me? That's what we're focusing on. We're trying to get people to be able to view our content, you feel me? So a lot of our next moves involves that, you feel me?
yeah, everything is just to grab more attention from now on. Like, you know what I'm saying? We're not just dropping just to drop. Not just gonna drop whatever, like, you know what I'm saying? Everything is strategic right now, because it's like, at first it was like we just had to drop a bunch of shit because we had to get shit out there, like,
Yeah.
and you know what I'm saying? When that shit happened, we was just in the rhythm. It was just, feel me? But now it's like, now that you got a certain amount, we got our first project out the P, you feel me? First mixtape out on all
Check that out,
platforms, you feel me?
man.
That shit hard. You can listen to every
Really?
song on that bitch.
And where
Fucking
can they find that at? What's your
all platforms.
Anyway, out the P, you type it in, you type in Jumpman Stand somewhere, you gonna find it, man. I'm telling you, man.
Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube,
SoundCloud.
Tidal, SoundCloud, all that shit. You feel me? Our Instagram is our rap name, shit to me. Jumpman Stand. You go on there, you can catch all our content.
Oh, man. Tap in.
And so do you rap Poinciana?
Yeah, we rap with the P. This is where
that's
we
what
been out here the
I'm
whole
talking
time. We school, living, like, you feel me? This is where we been at, bro. I moved like a couple times, but never left. You feel me? This is where everybody, all my family at, all my closest friends. This is all where everything happened for me at. So you gotta rep that shit for me, and niggas show love, so you know, show love back. That's it. We doing this shit for the city. It's like we don't got nothing really stupid popping out here. Like, somebody got to do something. Like, you feel me? We deserve a little attention over here. That's all I'm trying to do, is bring the attention over here, bro.
It's coming, it's close.
A lot of talent in the city, man.
A lot of talent in the city. And is there any collabs that you want to do in the future?
We're gonna do a lot of collabs. We kind of like to, we're trying to get a feature from everybody that make music out here. Like, you know what I'm saying? We're trying to. That's another thing. You're so versatile that, like, it don't matter what kind of music you make, nigga. Like, you feel me? If you want to make a song, we can make a song. Like, so we're trying to just have as much shit with everybody. That's how you get everybody audiences. You put other people on with your audiences. You know what I'm saying? It's just, but I don't really got no specifics I can say, but it's gonna be a lot. Like, you know what I'm saying? You gonna see a lot of shit you made Jumpman Stand. Like, with any artist you can think of out here, you gonna see a song with that real.
And what's anything that you want to tell anybody?
Hey, man. What's something I want to let people know?
Don't listen to what nobody tell you, bro. If you feel like you want to do some shit, or you got an idea and you feel like it work, you might feel like everybody else might think it's stupid. Don't give a fuck, bro, and
Run with it, man.
run with that shit. But whatever you gonna do, you gotta lock in. Like, it can't be no like, oh, I'm gonna do, like, if you wanna have a hobby, that's cool. But if you're gonna sit here and say, like, trying to be a rapper, like, you know what I'm saying, you gotta lock in all aspects. You can't just make music and drop music on whatever. That's not how it works. Like, so just, but that's for anything. It's not just with music. You gotta lock in on whatever you do.
I'm telling you, it's like, niggas is not out here bullshit. Niggas every day is out here. We make music every day, you feel me? We working on our craft, we trying to perfect that shit. And that's one thing, like, hard work will get you there, you feel me, every time. So regardless, you gotta put in that pain, them hours, bro. If you wanna make something shake for yourself, you gotta put in that work, man.
And another thing, if you wanna, I just had said this, that if you wanna do some different shit, like, feel me, being a rapper, being a athlete, or being whatever, anything special, a fucking actor, like, you gotta stand out. You can't just be like everybody else and expect that just because you and you doing this, that it's gonna know. But you gotta stand out. Like, niggas gotta look at you and be like, yo, that nigga's like, what the fuck is he doing? Like, you feel me? But it be dumb niggas that be the ones blowing. Everybody that you see famous got their own wild shit they be on, and niggas be like, what the fuck is the matter with that nigga? But for me, he knew what he had to do. Can't just be like everybody else, but separation is key, bro. You look like everybody else, it's impossible to stand out. It don't make no sense.
That's I felt that, bro. Yeah, like what you said, like even with athletes too. Like I see you saying that you be dunking, right? You be hooping.
Man, that's why I'm telling you, hard work will get you there every time, man. I remember this is crazy. Like if you look at my memory from like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, like they could not touch the rim, bro. You feel me? Like niggas is in that gym every day. Like you go.
That's why
it's been getting crazy. I know you've been watching. It's getting crazy, and that's something I'm also locked in with. If I'm not at work or at home making music, I'm at the gym. You feel me?
That's what we're really trying to be on, bro. Like, yeah, we want to be rappers, but like,
I ain't Jumpman. Come on, I ain't Jumpman.
Entertainers in general, we're trying to have all forms of entertainment. That's what we be on all the social medias, all the fucking all that shit.
Yeah. There's a whole lot of hoops content coming soon. That's like, I know y'all just getting the clips out, but like, we really hoop. I'm not in.
It's like it's not no bullshit. Like we for real, like that.
Nigga hoop.
That's why, like, that's where the names come from for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas is like Jumpman, Stan, Shifty, Migs, like those basketball names, yeah. But for me, it's because we lucky do got a lot of collabs. Just
I feel like you do.
Nah, we don't have nearly as much. We were just saying that though, but. We definitely want a whole bunch more, but we got a lot of ones that like didn't drop and shit like that too. It's just
but
remember we just started this shit, so a lot of shit we did with niggas was just like
we got songs
whatever shit, but
you feel me? It's just
I know time too is timing for shit. Like you know what I'm saying. You want to make sure you right when you come on features with certain people and shit. You feel me? Like, and you can't just let. Like we want to get everybody on the songs, but at the same time you can't just let anybody on the song. Like you feel me? But you feel me? So
How's life been since like you became real like actual rappers, like getting an acknowledgement? What I mean by that, like when you wake up, like you still go to work, you know, how does it still the rap and keep?
that shit different because, like you said, it's
different shit every time you go out. So like it inspires you to make your next song.
It's real different once it's different too because when you first start it's like whatever, you're just doing it, but then once you're getting acknowledged as that and you feel like that's who you are as a person, like I don't just feel like I do this no more. Like now I feel like I'm a rapper, nigga. Like you feel me? Like so.
It's cool. It's kind of cool because you like.
Yeah, it's just it's a lot of attention, but
you feel me?
but it's also it's kind of hard because you gotta like in the game that wins, like you need the attention, and then you gotta constantly do shit to get that attention. So like, 'cause you can lose attention real quick. That's why like you can't go fucking couple months drop no music. Like niggas is listening to the next 4 artists that just came out. Like you feel me? So you gotta stay on top of that shit. So it's work. It becomes more work if you want to maintain that shit. If not, it's just gonna come real quick. You gonna feel oh shit, that was fun. It's over. Nah, you're trying to keep that shit. So you gotta keep up with whatever it is that the fans are grasping. That's what you gotta keep doing.
Where do you see yourself next year?
Next year, I definitely see us doubling, if not tripling, the amount of streams we get right now.
Sure.
Next year is gonna be a completely different level. I feel like by next year it shouldn't be no. I personally don't feel by next year it'll still be some local shit. Like
it's just like, you feel me? We're learning this shit too. You feel me? So when we first started, we had to learn how to maneuver. You feel me? Now we kind of know like. We gotta set track on like what we want to do, like when we want to put out shit. You feel me? Like we trying to get our shit fun in the clubs now. You feel me? It's like it's more to it now. So I feel like that in itself, now that we know, you feel me? There's no way we're not tripling this shit, man.
yeah, and that's the thing. Like we do research on this shit. Like it's certain things you gotta do. So it's like we just right now putting all that shit in motion. But like it ain't. If you follow the plan, it's gonna work. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just, are you gonna do it or not? And we know what we gotta do, bro. So by next year, it should just be some real different shit. But I don't.
Pray up, man. You'll never know where God can take you, bro.
Like,
You never know what God can take you, man.
All it takes is one video.
Exactly, man.
All video, they
That's
gonna
what
keep
niggas,
dropping.
all it takes is one. That's the crazy part. You don't know, man. Niggas be dropping like out. It takes one song. You feel me? Niggas not really listening to your shit, and now you got that one song that blow. You feel me? It's like niggas listening to you because that one shit you put out. You feel me? And I feel like that's what we got right now. It's like we got a whole bunch of different shit. We versatile. You feel me? We got trap music. We got goddamn love songs. You feel me? What are these bitches gonna blow? And I feel like that's what's really gonna show the world that we stand out is when they can see what, like everything we do.
And
So,
like, try to describe your sound.
It's like it's crazy because like it's like I don't know, but like people have told me like Lil Yachty. I've got that before. Like
Yeah, people do be saying that about your ass.
I don't know. But
I don't know. It's weird, like, cause, like you said, it's like it's so different. Like it kind of just be like sometimes I be feeling like some of our songs like it don't even sound like me at least. I be on some real different shit. Sometimes I be on all that singing auto-tune shit. Sometimes I'm just on that bitch snapping.
Snapping.
It'd be different, but I don't know. Like I wouldn't say like that's why I feel like it'd be easier for us to grasp a crowd from other areas because I don't see us as like strictly like Florida rappers. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it's just we definitely have a Florida-based sound. Like you feel me? That's where we're from. That's where all the music we listen to. Like you know what I'm saying? That's what. So, but I don't know. I just feel like our shit's very different. Like, and that's why I feel like eventually we're gonna keep doing all of these shits, and we're gonna see which one is the one that all the fucking
niggas is fucking.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying. That's how. Then you fuck with that, and you blow up like that. Then you can make whatever type of fucking music you want, and people gonna listen to it. So.
Shit, you feel me?
Why people should keep listening?
This shit just keep getting better.
I ain't gonna lie, no cap.
Every time I drop a song, I feel like it's the best song I ever made, and everybody feels. I feel like everybody feels like that. Like when you first listen to the song, it's like oh shit, like you feel me? But nah, real shit. Like and then people tell me like every time I make a song, like nah, real shit, Migs, this one's better than the last one. Like I can see it. Like for me, you just keep getting better and better. I get that all the time. Like nah, like in the beginning we was like, yeah, that shit was hard. We was just fucking y'all cause y'all was out. But now niggas just like, yo, I ain't gonna lie. Now like y'all taking it serious, right? Because that shit, yeah, like you know what I'm saying. So
yeah, I'm telling you, and I ain't gonna lie. I feel like my shit getting different now, for real. Like now that I'm putting that time into the mic every day, like. I'm knowing how to play with the reverb and throw different fucking, you feel me, delays on that shit.
That's the other thing too.
That shit's really like unique, you feel me? Like,
then that's another thing that makes it you're so much more knowledgeable about the music. That's another thing that I feel like we have an advantage in because we doing all this shit by ourselves. We don't go to the studio. Like we've been to the studio like 2 or 3 times. Like basically all the music that we have dropped for real, that shit was all made in the room, nigga. Like you feel me with Mike. MacBook, you feel me? This nigga producing basically everything, like, you feel me? But we done sat there for hours watching videos on how to do everything. That shit's not easy, nigga. That shit, you do that shit, you just go punching and know. There's a whole bunch of shit that go with that shit. But now that's where we get to knowing how to do all that extra shit like he's saying. And that's what just takes the music to the next level. The songs sound more full. They sound more professional and shit like that. Like, this nigga might have went to the studio to do his shit, but he ain't telling the producer to make sure he record his dubs and his this many lines of ad-libs and pan them like this, like you know what I'm saying? But we could do everything that we want to do with that shit ourselves, even if the shit takes us longer. Like we gonna get that shit exactly how we want it. Like you feel me? So that's why. That's all they do too, nigga. That shit just make it in any music. I mean, any industry like that. Like you don't gotta do that. Like you want to be in the music industry, you don't gotta be a rapper, bro. Trying to be a rapper, but you know how to do all this other shit that open the door for you to be able to do some other shit later. Like. You know what I'm saying? So it's just knowledge, bro. Whatever you do, you gotta learn. You can't just be doing shit just to do it. Like you putting in all this effort, all this time, all this fucking money if you're doing it right. You feel me? So you might as well fucking know what the fuck you're doing for real. Like you know what I'm saying? Don't just be paying niggas to do this shit for you and you don't even know like exactly what's going on. Like you know what I'm saying? You just know how to rap and you punching that shit in. Like it's a lot more that goes into that shit. That's why when you're doing it by yourself, you get all of that shit.
And how was the experience making your music video, your last one?
Oh man,
Oh my god.
last song was crazy.
Whoa. Nah,
Niggas
that was a
bugged.
day.
Niggas bugged out on the last one.
Yeah, I know.
I
I've
had,
seen it.
dude, it was more like that one was like our first like party scene type of video, for real. And we just brought out with a bunch of scats. We had everybody in charges in the time doing donuts all over the place. We wrecked the fucking scat. Wrecked that shit. The whole back bumper was off. We was wilding, nigga. But this shit came out of the movie. Like that shit was legit fun.
Crazy.
Like that was the
Shout
first
out
one.
Fran Raw, man. He cut that shit up.
Yeah, right with the visuals, bro. You're right with Fran Raw. The nigga gonna get you right. I promise you. That shit.
Get you right, man.
But that shit was fun. That was the first video I could say. Like all the other videos, I felt like I was always like, and it was our first one, so I'm trying to make sure everything perfect. And we don't got no fucking managers and directors and all this other shit. Like we gotta make sure everything right. Like everybody in the room doing what the fuck we telling them to do. Like you know what I'm saying. So we was locked in. But that was the first one that I feel like we kind of was just we could just wild out and vibe. You know what I'm saying. And the shit came out how it was supposed to. Like, for me, it was just a fun day. Nigga. We're gonna do a lot more of those too, bro. I just want to get bigger, bro. We can have everybody part of them shits, bro. Pretty soon we're gonna be bringing the whole hood out for the videos. Everybody gonna be out that bitch. That shit was crazy. All of our videos were stupid fun though. It's just a great experience, bro.
Bro, we shot a video of, goddamn, we was doing donuts on the fucking, we was doing donuts on the basketball court. Niggas was doing wheelies while we was doing donuts, bro. What?
Nah, the visuals is not. That's what I'm saying. They're not
gotta tune in.
They're not just regular shit, bro. Like we directing shit. Like you know what I'm saying. We ain't just going and all right. We pick the scene. Everybody just listen to music and vibe. Like no, niggas just sitting here. All right, you do this, you do like we directing this shit. Like all that shit matters. Just the little shit. You don't know, especially nowadays with the way shit go viral. Like it could be the littlest thing, one bar, and then since you did the right thing in the visual with that bar, it made it stand out more, and now just the one bar goes fucking viral, nigga, and now you're up, nigga, and now niggas, it doesn't matter, bro. It's just, all it takes is one. That's the thing about nowadays, bro. It just takes one little thing. TikToks and shit. That shit big, niggas. Oh, you can't be on the TikTok. Like, no, nigga, be on the TikTok shit all day and have your music in the background of that shit. You don't know what the fuck's gonna blow up now for some other random shit. Now that what the fuck is that song playing in the background? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's it, nigga. Like
niggas is blowing up like that every day.
Every day.
Why can't we work the next time?
Just gotta be willing, bro. That's all it is, bro. Willing to do the shit that everybody else not willing to do, bro. It's the reason why some niggas blow up and get rich and some niggas don't do shit. Like,
it's not like, you feel me? Like, and that's why, like, a lot of niggas be hating out here, like, but like, it be niggas out here that's doing it, you feel me? So it's like, nigga, like when I see my brother doing good, I'm happy, nigga, you feel me? So it's like, if something going good for him, obviously God showing me that something could go right for me if something's going good for him, you feel me?
Yeah,
so it's like,
yeah, that's what anybody, like, especially my brothers and shit, but who I know, who I knew, who I just know is from the city. Like if I see them niggas putting on like that shit make me happy, nigga. Ain't nobody I don't know hating shit like, yeah, why him not me? No, nigga. He put in his work, nigga.
Like,
he put in his work, nigga. Go take notes, nigga. You can't be scared to learn from niggas that's doing this shit right if you're not doing shit. Like niggas want to know everything. No, I'm doing my way. If it don't work, it don't work. All right, nigga, it's probably not gonna work, bro. Like you really like. So. Shifty Maze, clocking out. We just fucked the World2new, keeping it real, you know what I'm saying?
No fucking vibes, man. Jump in and stand in this bitch, man. We just chopped it up with World2new. Stay tuned.